If you can dream it, we can plan it. Oh, where do you want to go? Just let me know. Magic moments, far off oceans. We're chasing sunsets, chasing hope. Pack your bags, we'll handle the rest. With dreams and destinations, we're chasing the best. Your imagination, our inspiration. We'll take you coast to coast, no hesitation. Like dreams and destinations.
Hello, and welcome to Dreams and Destinations, a travel podcast brought to you by the agents of A Dream and a Wish Travel Co. I'm your host, Travel Wiz Liz. Our lovely co-host, Ashlyn, aka the Duchess of Disney, is currently on vacation and literally reliving my childhood in Michigan right now. So fear not. I'm joined by two marvelously magical, astoundingly awesome, whimsically witty special guests, Miss Haley McDonald and Miss Stacy Bethman. Welcome to the show, ladies.
Yay. Thanks for having us.
How is it where you guys are? Is it hot?
Oh my God. Disgusting. I
Terrible.
think it's hotter than in Florida.
I don't know if that's possible with the humidity. Temperature maybe, but it's like humidity 1,050%, something like that today.
I just got back from Colorado, so adjusting from that to 115 degrees in Missouri, not for me.
No, this summer, I thought
Brutal.
last summer was brutal, and this summer's proving to be much, much more brutal. I'm looking forward to my Disney trip coming up, but I'm also like completely dreading it because it's going to be a scorcher.
Lots of pool time for sure.
Yeah. That's the plan. I don't even know if we're going to the parks more than once. We're just going to pool and water park, and that's about it. First things first, ladies, let's introduce yourself because I know you guys, but our lovely listeners do not. So let's start with you, Haley. Tell us a little about yourself and tell the adoring fans out there how they can find you on social media.
All right. Well, hi, everyone. I'm Haley. I have to say I'm Haley McDonald because there's a bunch of Haleys now in our agency. I am from Connecticut. I am a wife and mom of 3 kids, 6, 4, and 2. They keep me very busy. I'm also a nurse educator. And a little background about me, I've been going to Disney since as long as I can remember, multiple times a year as a kid because my sister has Down syndrome and autism, and that was always a place where she felt accepted, and there was so many opportunities for her and for our family. But yeah, so my family has been going here for years, and it's so great now that I get to finally bring my family with my kids and my husband, and we get to relive our childhood, and I get to see it through my kids' eyes, and it's absolutely amazing. So it kind of brought me into wanting to become a travel agent and that I can help other families experience or give them a similar experience to what I had growing up and just making everyone happy. Yeah.
And how do our lovely fans find you?
So I do have an Instagram and a TikTok. My Instagram is Fairy Tale Travel Planner. So I don't know, click link below whatever you.
It'll be in the show notes at the end. Don't worry.
Come visit.
Like and subscribe.
A lot of fun content. Yeah, like and subscribe, as my kids always say.
She really has like some of the funniest content out there. I don't want to give too much away because spoilers, but it's funny. So if you need some laughs in your life.
We need to kick it up a notch, though. We definitely need to bring it back. We kind of had a little hiatus, but I'm feeling a comeback.
Yes.
So,
I've been waiting.
Yeah,
I've been waiting.
Come back. If you have ideas after you add, like, and subscribe,
throw a comment on there.
Yeah,
Tell her what you want to see.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you sound like a 13-year-old. I love it. All right, Stacy, same question. Tell us a little bit about yourself and how can we find you?
Okay, well, hello, everyone. I'm Stacy. I'm a wife. I have 3 children as well. They are 7, 5, and almost 2. So we have very similar age kids and very busy. I started going to Disney when I was 2, I think, for the first time is when I went. And like Haley said, like I went growing up. I've always loved it. Going back with your kids then is a whole nother ball game. Like it just completely changes your view on everything there. Um, so I fell in love with that. My husband had never been ever
Really?
growing up, ever.
That's
No, the
fun.
first time we went was when we took our kids when they were both under 3. They were really little. And he was like, "Oh, I don't know. I'm not a Disney person," like very skeptical. And within 20 minutes in Magic Kingdom, he was like, "Okay, we're going to be coming back here." And I was like, "Okay, perfect. That's exactly what I needed to hear." So we've been going back with the kids ever since. And then, yeah, I started the travel planning thing. I love helping other families. I just am a natural planner and organizer. I'm an elementary school teacher. So that's just kind of also comes with that job as well. And I just fell in love with it.
What grade do you teach, Stacey?
I teach 4th grade.
Okay.
Yes, but I've taught 1st, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So I've pretty much done most of elementary age, which also helps when people tell me their kids' ages that are going on the trips. I kind of
Mhm.
know what they like and what are their interests. So that helps me as well, I feel like.
And where do our adoring fans find you and your wonderful content?
Oh, yes. I do not have a TikTok like Haley because I'm not that cool, but I have an Instagram and it is at Pixie Park Days. So that's where you can find me on Instagram.
Which like, subscribe, follow, comment, repost,
Everything.
reshare, click all the buttons, or I don't know
All the
what they say.
things.
Some things like that. Okay, before I make us sound even older than we are, let's jump into today's episode. So today, because we have these 2 wonderful Disney moms, we're going to talk about Disney moms, aka the real magic makers behind every Disney vacation. While the family is counting down to the trip, moms are usually the ones planning, packing, budgeting, making dining reservations, figuring out park strategies, and somehow keeping the whole family happy along the way. Moms are navigating parks, handling the inevitable midday meltdowns, and making sure everyone has the vacation of their dreams. Disney moms are often the real MVPs. So today we're celebrating everything they do, sharing some practical tips, and maybe giving moms everywhere the recognition they deserve. Let's just jump right in and start with this idea of planning. So I'm going to start with you, Haley. Why do you think moms tend to take the lead on a Disney vacation for their families?
Well, first of all, if I left it to, I don't know about you or you, Stacey, but if I left it to my husband, we would not be going. We would be still at home. So I kind of get the ball rolling, but I kind of already have everything already planned and booked. And then I drop the bomb. Oh yeah, we're going.
The undercover travel booking. I don't think you're alone in that. I think there's a lot of moms that are just like, "Hey, honey, so yeah, we're going in like 2 weeks. So pack your bags. See you there. Bye."
Yeah. And like, I mean, I think it's great because they don't have to worry about thinking about what I have to pack and am I packed? And I mean, the only thing you really have to worry about is can they get time off? But
They'll
that's
figure
Figure that out
easy.
later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll figure that out. But
Yeah.
I think a lot of it comes down to moms seem to just have this ability to multitask and juggle everything. And any Disney travel planner will tell you there's a lot of balls in the air when you're going to Disney. It's not
Oh, for
as
sure.
simple as a trip to Hawaii where you book a hotel on the beach and that's everything, you're done. There's a lot more that goes into a Disney vacation. So I think that just that ability to multitask just makes it kind of fall on moms. Not fall on moms. We love it and we want to always do it, but I don't know, I just do. It's just second nature to me.
But I don't know if you feel like the same, but not every Disney trip is the same. There's
Mhm.
so many different places you can stay, so many different places you can go, and you can do half days, full days, park day, all park days, no park days, a combination. And if I were to say, like, oh, what do you want to do? A lot of the times it's whatever you want. I don't care. I don't know. I don't know what I don't know. And husbands usually will say that, or dads will usually say that until they're actually on the trip. And then they're there and they're like, oh, we should do this and I want to do that. And then they start to show their true colors.
Mhm.
That's too funny. How about you, Stacey? Is your husband involved in the planning process? Because my husband's in the I don't give a crap genre.
He normally has nothing to do with the planning process, like doesn't really know where we're going to eat, doesn't know any of that, but he does his one request is always he wants to go to Magic Kingdom the first day. He's like, "I
Mm.
want to see the
Well, that's a good
castle the
one.
first day." So that's
Oh,
normally our schedule, and that's what his like one thing. But besides that, I do all the lightning lanes. I pick the rides. He has really no say in any of that and just kind of believes me when I tell him to trust me on it. And then the first time he's like, I don't know why we're paying all this extra money for lightning lanes. That seems like a waste of money, blah, blah, blah. And then we went through the first line and he's like, wait, that's the normal line where all the people wait? I was like, yeah. Like, and this is the one we go. And he's like, okay, yeah, we need to pay for every day, every trip. We're never going without that. Yeah, I told you to trust me.
so for
But
the 1,982nd time on this podcast, we are telling you buy the lightning lanes. You've heard it from 2 more people now.
100%.
worth it every time, every penny, even if it's at the full price for that week, 100% with kids, worth it.
And I think in my family too, I need everybody on my vacation to be having the most magical moments every moment that they're at Disney. And I think a lot of moms just forego themselves because they want it to be special for their kids. They want their husband to have that walking with their daughter holding hands in front of a castle moment. They're like, oh yes, I've done it. So I think we have that need for the little things, the little details, the little pixie dust that, no offense to our husbands, they just are like, oh yeah, I guess that would be cool. Sure, that sounds great. Instead of welling up with tears,
Right.
picturing their daughter in a princess dress. So I'm gonna go to Stacy on this one. So you're a mom and a travel planner. How do you think using a travel agent can actually reduce the stress for these moms who are planning all this?
I think there's so much out there right now about Disney. Like, if you look on TikTok or Instagram, like, there are so many influencers and it's so overwhelming. And I think people who haven't been and start looking that up just feel very overwhelmed. I've had friends text me and they're like, I'm seeing all this, I'm seeing all this. I don't know where to start. And I'm like, don't even look at all of that yet. Just let me break it down for you first. And then if you wanted to start doing your own research, that's fine. But I feel like it's just very overwhelming. So taking that trip anxiety away from people is where we come in and tell them, like, this is what you need to focus on. Let's find what kind of resort you want. Do you want to be close to this park? Do you want this kind of transportation? Some people think like the monorail goes to every park, and you have to tell them that that's not a thing, or they think you can walk to every park and you're like, no, that's actually Disneyland, and just things like that. People truly don't know.
Mhm.
And so I think booking it on your own when you don't know those kinds of things is just a lot, and you're going to end up getting something wrong. So I think just us kind of helping people with all of that. And I know some people like planning, and that's fine. They can still plan if they want to, but we're just there to kind of guide them a little bit, I think. But I mean, people don't like waking up with their dining reservations. So, like, I will gladly do that. That's like a thrill for me. Things like that, I think, is just easy for us to do. And then moms don't have to worry about it and they can enjoy their trip a little more.
I think that hits the nail on the head more than anything for me is if I can take some stress off the mom traveling with her kids so she can have some of those magical moments because yes, she's still managing emotions. Yes, she's still trying to prevent the midday crash, but she doesn't have to think, "Oh crap, did I make a dining reservation because it's already done." And I think that in a nutshell makes having a travel agent, which is free by the way, you pay $0 to use us,
Yes.
that for no money, no extra money out of pocket to take away some of that extra overwhelming, overstimulating stress, I think is worth it.
And sometimes people think they ask me too many questions. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. I love this. I love planning. I love helping with these things. Please ask me anything. Don't be scared to ask me a
Mhm.
question because I truly love doing this. So that's one thing I always tell people. I'm like, ask away.
I literally just said that the other day to someone. She was profusely apologizing for all the questions. I'm like, this is it. Keep it coming. I want to hear all the questions. I love this. It's such a game of strategy.
Mhm.
It's so fun. I wouldn't be doing this and I wouldn't be offering if I didn't truly love it or truly want to.
And we say that even more than just like the planning itineraries and getting dining reservations. Like I get a secret little rush. This is my new obsession. It's I don't know why. I have like 9 spreadsheets of this that I just can't stop myself. I am obsessed with trying to beat the Disney dining plan. This is my new obsession lately. And I will write out where you're going to eat, the things you need to order, how much you're going to spend at each one so you can save money. And I mean, it's not just with the dining plan. Like we all get a little rush out of seeing that total number of your package drop down and being able to send you that text that says, "Hey, I just saved you $500." Like, come on, that's awesome. Or, "Hey,
Uh-huh.
I just had a family. I told them I upgraded their room to like a preferred room right by or a pool view room or something like that. And it was $60 less to do that than it was to keep their original room just because a promotion popped up or something. And we're constantly looking for those cost saving measures for you too, so that we can help you take that stress off too, because it does cost a lot. It's not a free not a free trip by far. So we love to help you find those cost saving measures too, so you can buy your kid that stuffy that they absolutely just had to have the 19th one of.
We love the Disney girl math.
Oh, we
Love
do.
it.
Yes.
We love
I
it.
was
We
literally on my phone in Colorado, like looking when the new promotion dropped to like see who it applied to and whatever. And I texted this client and I said, "Oh, I just saved you this amount of money." And she's like, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much. You don't have to do that. You're on a trip." And I'm like, I love doing it though. Like
Oh,
I get
it's
a
fun.
thrill. I like get a rush of
Right.
um and I also think people just feel like Disney is going to cost like $20,000 like every time. People are like so afraid of that. And I'm like, it really doesn't like, yes, it could, but it really doesn't have to. There's
mm-mm.
affordable ways to go. So I like helping people with that too, just finding them a way that they can get their kids there and experience it too.
And affordable, but still getting the experiences they want to. So no, when
Yes.
we say it doesn't have to be expensive, we're not saying we're going to put you at the bottom of the barrel resort, give you the worst tickets, the worst dining, the worst everything, and that's the only way to make it affordable. We know the loopholes. We know the tricks. We know the dates you need to travel because we've experienced it for literally hundreds of families, and probably thousands if you extend it to our whole agency. We've done
Hmm.
it, we've been there, and if we haven't, somebody else close to us has, and they can help us find that loophole we need to get you your dream. All right. So the dream has been realized. We have booked the trip. It's planned. Tickets are purchased. Let's talk packing. I feel like this is good for you too, because my trips are never planned more than like a week in advance because I live down the street.
Mhm.
So I don't pack, I don't plan. I just throw crap in a suitcase and go out the door. Most people are not me. So I'm gonna start with you, Haley. How does the role usually differ for Disney moms versus Disney dads when it comes to packing for your trip?
Well, like I said, I usually drop the bomb very close to when we're leaving. So he doesn't even have a chance to go shopping even if he wanted to. So and now he's used to that though. Like we just on our last Disney trip, he was just like, "Okay, I got my toothbrush." I'm like, "I already got that for you." I'm like, "Okay, I'm like, "I already got that for you." And when we got there, he was like, "All right, you have all my outfits, right? You know what I'm wearing?" I'm like, "Yes, of course. I got this months ago." I mean, I don't know if this is you guys too, but I always, whenever I book a new Disney trip, I need a new outfit, and not just a new outfit, a bunch of new outfits. And
Hmm.
maybe I can recycle them and wear them on other trips and whatnot, but I have to do the family matching. I am about that, at least for our Magic Kingdom day, maybe a couple other days, but I definitely take care of all of that for my husband and my kids. They just show up. They are passenger princesses and they just are like, "All right, what am I wearing today?"
Stacy, is your family team matching outfits?
We normally do a few matching outfits. Now that I have 2 boys and a girl, I feel like it's harder to find matching things for boys. Girls have all the cute dresses and whatever, but, like, them, it's hard to find kind of cute matching stuff, so I normally have them kind of matching and then my daughter in something similar. But, yes, the matching stuff, my husband will normally go along with it, like, a day or 2, and then he's kind of over the matching. Sometimes my kids complain, but I still make them wear it. But, yes, definitely Amazon is my best
Oh
friend a
yeah.
couple weeks before the trips. We're getting packages every day of like, "Oh, I needed a new fan. Oh, I needed a new fanny pack bag. I needed a new this," and stuff I already have, but you kind of just feel like you need a few more new ones or a couple extra
Upgrade.
ones. Yes.
Yeah.
So Amazon, yes, is a frequent flyer, right? couple weeks before Disney in this house.
That's too funny. So do you pack for your kids too, or do you let them pack themselves yet?
Oh, no, I pack for my kids. My husband packs for himself, but I'll give him a few shirts that are, like, coordinating. But no, it's like I'm packing me and all 3 kids, and then with one still in diapers, I'm bringing, like, suitcase of diapers and wipes and all of those things that take up a ton of space. And I know I could buy them there, but once I get to the resort, I don't like leaving the
Mhm.
bubble to do all that kind of stuff. So I just bring it. But yeah, I mean, we have multiple bags and tons of stuff that we have to bring every time.
I see the agents that travel with their families down there, and I have to every so often just sit back and be like, man, I'm so stinking lucky because we're going for a week next in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. No, 1 week. Okay. I'm like 10 days out.
1 week.
Awesome. I forgot. I have bought zero new things. I have Amazon nothing. I have no new outfits. I don't plan on I have like literally 4 dresses I wear on rotation at Disney. My little tennis dresses and my little tennis skirts with like either it's summer, so it's tank top season. So I've got like 5 tank tops I rotate through. But I just because I go so frequently, the luster of like the cute new outfits, I'm just like, meh. Like when we go on the agency trip, I'll probably get 1 or 2 new ones because that's like a a different type of trip. But I mean, we seriously will just be like, what do you do? You want to go stay? Want to go stay this weekend? Okay. And we just hop in the car and go. I do say we have a good system for not just for Disney, but basically anytime we travel because we travel so much. When it's a car trip, I have a tote that's like out in my garage. I got the idea from those. Have you ever seen those like owners lockers that
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
have? So Haley Glass has one of those, and when we stayed together couple months ago, she brought it to the hotel and I went, that is the most brilliant thing I've ever seen. So I made one in my garage. So I just took a tote, put all my fans, my stroller fans, like diapers, wipes, pull-ups, swim diapers, bubble wands, ponchos, like anything that you would need on a Disney trip. I just throw it all in there. And then when we go to leave, I just put the whole thing in the car. Like I don't even go through, even if I'm going for a day, I just put the whole thing in the car and then I pick it apart when I get there. Game changer, best idea ever. If you are out of town and you do a lot of Disney trips, that owner's locker is the coolest thing. I
I've
highly
been saying,
recommend.
yeah, I want to get one. I do something similar though. Like I have all of my Disney stuff, the bubble wands, the ears. I have a whole packing cube full of ears and just like the pins and the fans, everything. And I just put it all in a suitcase. So it's already there. So and the swim diapers and whenever we're getting ready to go on the next Disney trip, I will have it all ready to go and I can just kind of divide between the multiple luggages that we bring.
It's just
Yeah.
it's so much easier.
So much
Yeah,
easier.
I have, like, all of our Disney stuff kind of together too, like, the little, like, thing I clip on the stroller that has, like, storage in it and, like, the stroller cover, and, like, all the portable fans, all the ponchos from Amazon, like, all that kind of stuff I have just in one section of the basement where I know where it all is.
Ugh,
I feel
you
like
have a
being
basement.
organized. Yeah, like organized is
Yes, I have a basement.
I, I miss a basement. You know how hard it is to find storage in Florida? You're like tucking things in random cupboards and cabinets and like underneath stuff because there's nowhere to put your crap. Hate it.
this is a bad time to tell you I'm in my basement right now.
I miss having a basement. It was wonderful. It was so nice. No more. Okay, so when you're packing, you guys kind of mentioned it. We kind of mentioned a few, but what are your must-haves that you pack, but you're like, I will die on this hill. Every mother needs to put this, this, and this in their suitcase every single time they travel, either to save some money or whatever the reason is. So let's start with you on this one, Stacey. What's your go-to must pack?
So I always bring a portable like, a pop-up hamper in the hotels because having the clothes everywhere and dirty for a week, just, like, spread throughout or, like, back in a suitcase drives me absolutely nuts. So as weird as it sounds, like, I always put that on the list I send to clients is, like, bring a portable hamper or, like, something where you're putting your dirty clothes because after, like, you are hot and sweaty and disgusting, just, like, having them all in one place and not around the room is a must for me. Um,
I stole that from you
And
by my last trip. You
Yeah.
I
saved
have traveled with a portable hamper for probably 10 years, and I got the weirdest looks because I'm just like that. I have to unpack my suitcase. It must go
Mhm.
in the drawer the second I get in the hotel room, and my pop-up hamper is gonna go somewhere like discreet. And it doesn't even matter if I'm staying for 1 night or 10 nights. That pop-up hamper is coming with me.
Oh my
Totally
gosh,
really is a game
every
changer.
time.
It was
Totally
And
awesome.
then,
under
like, last trip, I ended up doing, like, laundry on one of our off days because we just had so much and it was so gross, and this other mom saw me kind of, like, carrying it to the laundry room at Caribbean Beach, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, that's genius. Why didn't I think of that?" I was like, "Oh, get one. I do it every trip." Bubble wands for the kids can prevent lots of meltdowns, so last trip, I bought, like, a 2-pack at Sam's for, like, $22, or you can buy them for what are they now? Like
They're
40-ish?
Ridiculous.
$39.99.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
at the park, which, like, don't get me wrong, we've had several of those as well because, like, you're there and they see the special Olaf one or the Buzz Lightyear one, and that's whatever. But this trip, we got them beforehand, and that was great. Yeah, so fans, ponchos, pop-up camper.
Haley, what are your big ones?
So my last trip, two things really saved me. One, I got this collapsible pop-up whatever cooler, and it was awesome because we stayed club level. So I just loaded up everything and brought them to the parks. And as you guys know, I'm a little soda lover. That used to be not my nickname, my Instagram. No, what is it? What was it?
Your
Back in
AIM, your
AOL name.
AIM.
Yeah.
AIM, whatever it was. AOL. I think it was AOL. Yeah, it was. Little Soda Lover at AOL.com. I
Oh
don't think
my
it's
God.
still a thing, but
If it is, send
whatever.
it an email.
Send me an email. I won't be
Yes.
getting it. But yeah, I loaded it up with Uncrustables and sodas and juices for the kids. Like, I feel like that is a game changer, just being able to keep them occupied while even waiting for 5 minutes in lines or going
Mhm.
from ride to ride, having tons of snacks. And that saved us. And then of course the portable fans. I had an awesome one on our agency trip and I just loved it. So good. So I said, you know what? I already know my kids are going to steal this from me. So I'm buying them all their own. So they can all just have their own and leave me alone because I love it. And I can't even share it. It's so good. So yeah, so those I think were my two like must do. And then I don't know what you do for Stacy and Liz too, what you guys do for your like diapers and whatnot, but I've been using a packing cube.
Mhm.
And I put that in the bottom of my stroller. And that has been awesome too, because I just can grab the cube. I see everything. I just have the change of clothes for all my kids, just extra set. And then I got a couple diapers and wipes, and it's just so easy. Just grab it and go.
So mine are a lot of the things you guys said too. I always bring bubble wands. They're in my little tote all the time because I'm not buying a $40 bubble wand. Ponchos. I started bringing raincoats instead of ponchos just because I feel like the ponchos, not I feel like they do. They get so stinky. Like they're really like a one and done. So I'll bring a few like disposable ones. That were like 99 cents or whatever. But we bring our raincoats a lot of times too, because the ones they sell down here in Florida are like super thin. So they're actually not super uncomfortable to wear when it's hot. So I started bringing those instead of ponchos, which has been especially for my daughter, has been really helpful because she can't quite like figure out how to maneuver in the poncho. And God forbid that girl ride in the stroller when the like rain poncho thing is over the stroller. She just won't do it. She feels confined and hates it. So we started bringing our jackets instead of ponchos. But the other thing I started bringing, you said the packing cube. I started bringing like the little, like the small, like little totes you can buy at the Dollar Tree with the lid and everything, like the clear
Mhm.
that are like a 1 liter tote or something like that. And I'll fill it with snacks, wipes, diapers, all of that. And then I shove that in the bottom of the stroller just because I like that it maintains its shape. So I don't have to like dig through or look for stuff. Like everything's like nice and sorted in the bottom of my stroller. And then when I get back to the hotel, I just plop it on the counter and I open it up and it's got all the snacks and stuff. So we can grab and go. That's actually what I used on my last trip where how do I phrase this? I used a lot of the perks of Club Level and took a lot of snacks home with me. I had like 6 of those just full to the brim of snacks, but it was part of the stay. I paid for it. So I feel like
Yeah. Take advantage.
I should have
Someone
brought my
just
kid.
posted that it was like almost $6 or $7 for a bottle of soda in the park.
Yeah. So I'm
Like,
going to take as many as I want and take them
I
in
don't
with
want to
me.
know what Uncrustable would be.
And then I bring one of my like must travel with every time. I always bring a pack of sandwich bags, like Ziploc baggies, because I feel like you never know when you're going to need a Ziploc bag because you just ordered a $12 kids meal and your child took one bite and was like, I'm done. And nope, I throw that bad boy in a Ziploc bag and you're going to eat it later. I don't care. You will eat the cold French fries. You'll eat the cold chicken nuggets because you don't care if they're cold, but I just paid for it. So that's one of my go-to pack. And then, I feel like just the standard ears, hats, sunscreen, like all that stuff that's
Oh,
kind
I
of
forgot
given.
one. I forgot one. The mom hook. The mom hook, and then have you ever, what?
It's like the big, like,
It's a giant
Like,
hook, and it hooks
yeah.
onto your stroller, and you can hook things like bags. You can hook like multiple bags. I
Yeah.
hook my popcorn bucket. That's another good one. The
Like a
reusable
carabiner or a hook?
Yeah, but it's like a giant one.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I put like our water bottles on there and stuff.
Yeah. We saw a family, they had like 4 of them on their strollers and they just had bags and bags. I'm like, how do you even push a stroller at that point? Literally, I feel like they would need 2 people to push the stroller. I'm so busy, but
That's like the stroller that tips over backwards when somebody isn't sitting in it because there's so much hanging from the handle.
yeah, it could get a little crazy.
That's too funny. Okay, so we're packed, we're at the park, we're happy. Now let's talk about kind of some day-to-day strategies. So we know Disney can be super stressful and overwhelming. So Haley, what are some ways you help plan your days to kind of manage that stress and overstimulation for you, your family, your husband, your kids, everybody?
I would definitely say, I know we mentioned it earlier about lightning lanes, so I'm not going to get too much into that right now, but we love, whether we're staying for a couple of days, for a week, however long we're staying. Growing up, I've always been the same way. We have to build in breaks in our day. So we have, personally, my family has never been a park open, a park close. However, we like to start our day early. So we try to rope drop, not always, but we do try to. So that way we can bang out a lot of the rides early before the heat kicks in and the kids start melting down. And that way we can get as much done as we can before lunch. And then we can head back to the hotel, lunch, pool, nap, just kind of recharge and reset. I think that is such a game changer. Whether I'm going to one park a day or I'm going to park hopping to multiple parks, I have that same strategy. I'm going as early as I can, having that break. And then if I want to go back at night, we can. But if not, then we have the rest of our evening to just chill at the resort. So I really do think that's a game changer for my kids, for my husband, we went with my parents a couple months ago and they're getting older now. So like, and even for myself, you need it. You need to recharge or you're not going to make it. A lot of people, this is their first trip. This might be their once in a lifetime trip. They might not get a chance to come back. You want to do it right. You want to maximize as much time as you can. But in order for it to be, I think, the best experience, you need to have that recharge, that rest and recharge time. So that's what works for us.
Yeah, we are a break family as well. My kids normally make it. We normally eat lunch at the parks, then we go back, naps, something about laying in just your cold, dark hotel room refreshes you.
AC.
You're ready to go back out. Yeah. My kids were at this age and these stages cannot make it all day long. And like if I tried to push them to, like it would just make me miserable. So like what's the point of everyone being crabby? Just go back, take a break, chill time, and then go back when we're ready.
And I think that's the when you're on a long trip as well, not just a day or two, but when you're on that 7, 8, 9, 10-day Disney trip, which a lot of families will do, especially if it's their once in a lifetime, maybe never do it again. They tell themselves they don't need those rests, like full on rest days where you don't set foot in a park. Maybe you resort hop, you hang at your pool at your resort, you go have dinner at another resort. And they really try to push through the pain of, I've got to be at a park, I'm here. And a lot of times that just creates miserable experiences for everybody. So now you're remembering how exhausted you were on day 5 of your trip rather than, oh my gosh, we had the best day at the pool. Georgie went down the water slide 82 times, and even Grandpa Bob went down it once. Like that's the kind of memories we're trying to encourage you guys to make. So not just to break in the middle of the day, but take a day off. Take a day off from the 20,000 steps and just chillax. It's way better.
And there's like
Yes.
character dining that you can do too. There's our last trip, we just did a fishing excursion, and it was so much fun. And then we got to just hang by the pool the rest of the day, and it was so chill. And there's a lot of other opportunities, especially like you said, resort hopping.
Yeah.
I love resort hopping.
And I think too, like, know your kids, know your family. Like my family is anti rope drop all day, every day. I don't want to rope drop ever. I want to take my sweet time getting out of bed. I want to sip my coffee. And a lot of that's just because my husband and I both work from home. Our daughter's not in school. We have no reason to be getting up and getting out of bed early. So when we go on vacation, there's no way I'm doing that. But we'll close down a park like almost every night. I know that if I get them up and out the door fast, it's going to make the rest of the day miserable for us. So I think I can count on one hand the amount of times I've rope dropped with my family because it's not worth it.
I feel like it depends on the park too, like, and your kids' ages. I feel like if I'm just going with my little kids, I don't necessarily need to rope drop Magic Kingdom as much because they already can go on so many of the rides, and chances are I've already bought my lightning lane, so I know I have some of those guaranteed rides later. It gets a little bit trickier when you want some of those really popular attractions. And I'm kind of starting to notice it now that my daughter's 6. So she's kind of breaking away from those, not fully breaking away. I hate to say that because she's still my baby, but breaking away from all those really kiddie rides. And she wants to try some of the older kid rides. So which tend to be more popular, and you would need to get there earlier or secure those lightning lanes for. So
would you say your guys' kids, your younger kids, because I know you guys have older and younger, do your younger ones nap in the parks at all? Like, will they take stroller naps for you?
He did, but he's not a great like stroller or car napper. So like my
Okay.
other ones love sleeping in the car, but my youngest is just not like, he likes being in the dark, like by himself. Like, so he did fall asleep a couple of times this last trip, but like not a good stroller napper. So like we still went back for his like good rest.
mine would fall asleep like on the transportation back to the hotel. Usually they like held out while they were in the park. They didn't want to miss anything. But
Yeah.
I feel like you know some good nap spots, Liz.
Oh yeah. You want some adult nap spots. I will tell you where to crack out like a 30-minute nap, 10-minute nap, depending on what you need. I really should I think that could be like its own podcast, places to nap at Disney. But if you are in Epcot, the number one most epic nap spot that I still to this day have not seen in entirety is the America Show. Haven't seen it. Nope. I can tell you like bits and pieces from when I've fallen asleep or when I've waken up. And it's so funny because I went there, I don't know, a few weeks ago with our friend Eric, who was on the show. That's a cast member. And he's like, oh, I've never seen the America Show. Let's go do it. It's hot. Let's get out of the AC. And I said, you're going to fall asleep. No, I'm not going to fall asleep. I said, yes, you are. Everyone falls asleep. And I'm not exaggerating. It was me, his wife, his son, my daughter, and then him. And every single one of us out cold 10 minutes into that show.
No
We
way.
slept through the whole thing. That's because it's dark, it's quiet, it's wonderful. So if you need a good nap, America Adventure, live your best life.
I thought
But
you were going to say It's a Small World.
Oh, I can fall asleep on that one too.
Yeah.
It's
I
not.
know you did.
If it,
Remember?
I was sitting right next to you.
Yeah.
you guys were like, she's not gonna fall asleep. Out.
We just met you like an hour
No,
ago,
we, like,
and then I was
just
like, this
met.
girl's falling asleep on the ride. I was like, this is a little
Literally
weird.
asleep.
We're like, these are her people. These are her people.
I'm such a cat napper though. Like I can't take like a 2-hour nap. It's just not going to happen for me. I need like 15 minutes to recharge and I'm ready to go. But I think I developed this skill because I was also a teacher, and I had like a 45-minute lunch period, but in that 45 minutes, the first 10, I had to walk the kids to lunch. Then I had to eat. And then the last 10, I had to go pick them up. So I had this sweet little
Mhm.
window that was like 15 minutes. So I've trained myself to recharge in 15 minutes because I would literally go to like my bean bags in the back and pass out. I mean, no, I
Mhm.
didn't, Principal Jones. I was awake the
No.
whole time I was teaching. I would never sleep on the job. So, okay. So, what are some things? I'm going to throw this one to you, Stacey. So, your family, both of your families have kids of all ages, all interests, and let's face it, tolerance levels. So, what are some strategies you use with your family that other moms could benefit from to make sure everyone has that best day ever feeling?
Yes. So this last trip, especially since like the 5 and 7-year-old have a say in what they want to go on now and what they want to try, they each get I was like, "Pick one thing per park that you have to do or, like, you really want to do." So they each kinda picked, like, one ride or show. Like, my daughter really wanted to see the new Villain show, so that was her one thing at Hollywood Studios, and so they each picked one thing, and we kinda, like, based the lightning lanes and strategies off of that. So that kind of kept them pleased with, they each got one choice, and then whatever else kind of fell in between what I could book or what we didn't have a wait time or whatever. So they liked that. Mobile ordering with little children is a must for us. Like, I'll be kind of walking through a line or on a ride, and I'm ordering the food so that when we get off, it's there and it's ready, and we don't have hungry children who are crabby and whatever. So, mobile ordering is huge for us. Um, I already mentioned like lightning lanes. That's a must do every single time for us to
We're
keep people
saying it
happy.
for time number 8,691.
Yes.
Lightning lanes. Just book them.
Mhm. They also, like, have certain spots that they want to eat at too, or, like, they have to get a Mickey bar, they have to do this, so, like, just get them multiple Mickey bars if that's what's gonna keep them happy for the time being, that's what we do.
I think like the no calories at Disney carries over to kids as well. Like they're
1,000,000%.
Mhm.
if your kid wants a lollipop at 9 a.m. because it's going to keep him happy, you give that child a lollipop at 9 a.m. They're going to take 2 licks and throw it away anyways. So
Yep.
you just
All the
you fight your
candy, all
battles.
the snacks, yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What hill are you going to die on? $2 popcorn at
Right.
midnight or telling them, nope, no, you've had enough snacks. Don't die on that hill. Have you
Mhm.
ever utilized, I know we use the rider swap a lot when our daughter was young, a little bit younger. She's getting a little braver now, but for some of those rides, we definitely use the rider swap a lot because Disney has a really great way that they do it where it's almost like a return time rather than one person has to wait the whole time in line with you with your kid and then you swap, which is how some rides do it at other parks. And there are times where that's nice. And then there are times where I'm like, I don't want to wait for 20 minutes with my kid, even if I have a lightning lane. I'd rather
Yeah.
take her to go do something she wants to do while I ride Slinky Dog and then we can swap and then my husband can ride it. And I know if you have older kids, they'll let you ride it. Like your kid can ride it with both parents while they wait with the little one too, which is like the coolest thing for them. They just feel like,
Mhm.
hi, go through the lightning lane for a second time. What's up? It's just a fun experience for them too.
We utilize that a lot on our last trip.
I had to ask Haley about that for this last trip because it was our first trip with our one-year-old, and I know they had used it, so I was asking her, I'm like, "What do I do?" Like, I've never done rider swap before, so she kind of, like, told me what to do, told me what rides that they, like, kind of let her kids both go back on again, because sometimes they'll only let, like, one kid go first and the other kid goes second, but some rides, like, they let both kids go with both parents, so the kids got to ride it twice, so it kind of just depends too, like, the cast member you get, I kind of figured out, um,
Yeah.
or how busy the ride was because like, Slinky, they wouldn't let us go like, both kids go twice, so we kind of had to,
Mhm.
like, adjust on that one, but yes, it is definitely great, especially if you have a little one who cannot ride some of those things. It
Mhm.
was very helpful.
Yeah, it definitely depends on the cast member for sure too. Because like the trip before, my kids only could ride it once, and but this past trip, we had some pretty good cast members that let them ride it twice, so they felt like they were like getting pixie dusted, and they were like, "Oh my god, this is so awesome!"
I
Mhm.
And
love
that's
it.
yeah, so they were really excited about that. But I feel like it's such a game changer, especially. I mean, get the lightning lanes. But if you didn't get the lightning lane, I guess it's another way that they have the opportunity to ride more than once. So
Yeah.
And I'm throwing this in as a strategy, a whatever you want to call it. Keep your children and your husband hydrated, because you might not think it, because you're like, yeah, I've been drinking water all day, but the Florida sun is brutal and the shade in Disney is kind of limited. Like they have a lot of indoor rides, a lot of indoor queues, but just walking around in the sun beating down on you, it takes it out of you. So if you think I'm
Mhm.
drinking, I brought my water bottle and I filled it up and I drank the whole thing, it's not enough.
Yeah.
And your kids, if your kids are anything like my kid, they don't really think about drinking water until I'm like, hey, you haven't drank water in like a day and a half, drink some water, please. So kind of keep tabs on every time you slow down, make sure everybody gets a drink of water, stop at the quick service, get everybody a cup of water, everybody drinks it.
Mhm.
So I
and
feel,
mom needs to stay hydrated
oh
too.
yes,
We need
Yeah.
to. And I mean, I need my soda. That's my hydration.
yes.
Or I'm not
We'll
happy.
bring like the little packets of like, the liquid IV or whatever, like
Mm.
Oh,
electrolytes
yes.
to like put in stuff too, because that does really help too when you're there and you're walking around on like what feels like the face of the sun in some of the
Literal.
parks.
Literal face. Toy Story Land in the dead of
Mhm.
summer is the face of the sun.
Well, remember a lady passed out in front of us last year
Oh
on our trip.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh
right. Well,
yeah.
I got so I live
Forgot
in
about
Florida
that.
and I was so hot and overwhelmed. I didn't even ride any of the rides after about like 10 o'clock. I just sat with Angelica, who I thought was also just not riding rides because it was too hot. And turns out she was pregnant then, which was so funny.
Uh-huh.
I was just me and the pregnant lady hanging out, not going on anything. I'm like, well, there you go. So, all right. So to kind of wrap up this little segment, I think we've driven the point home that moms are absolute superheroes. We know they are, but we're also people too, and we are on vacation too. And I think sometimes we forget that we are on vacation because we're so busy making sure everyone has a great time. So, what are some things that you guys do to remind yourself that you are also on vacation and you deserve to make magical memories too?
I have like a few non-negotiable snacks or treats that I like have to get, which my family all knows. You guys probably know what the first one I'm going to say is.
The
The
waffle.
fruit waffle, yes, from Sleepy
So
Hollow.
good.
Like I
So
have to
good.
go every time. Like I don't care. We are going there. That is like my kids won't eat it. They don't like it. I just get one for myself and eat the entire thing, and then I just like feel great.
We just sent each
Um,
other pictures of our waffles that we're
yeah,
that we're getting.
I know. Like we're
Like,
going in October. Like we're
yeah.
going during the Halloween party. We have to get one. And then another thing I do when we go back for like the nap time, the rest time, my husband will stay in the room and kind of nap with the kids. And then I'll take time to myself to like walk around the resort, check things out, go to the gift shop, get like lunch somewhere by myself, and just like have like a moment of peace by myself as a mom to kind of like decompress. And while also kind of like checking out all the cool things that each different resort has to offer. So that's something I usually do like not every time that we do like a rest break, but at least like once or twice during the trip, I'll do that and like take a little moment to myself.
I feel like
Just
that's
feels
so
better.
important.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you
it's nice.
see a lot of frazzled moms running around Disney that you can tell they just didn't take that minute to themselves. I know my husband and we like to stay at the like deluxe resorts that do the extended evening hours a couple nights,
Oh,
because he'll take our daughter back, put her to bed, and then I'll go back to the park for the extended evening. So I got to do it when we stayed at the Grand Floridian. I went for some extra magic hours at Magic Kingdom, and then I've done it when we stayed at Boardwalk. We'll finish up the night together. I say goodnight. He starts getting her down for bed, and then I can just go wander around. And it's, as much as I'm like a social butterfly, extroverted person, those kind of solid moments of solitude on a trip like this make it just that much more enjoyable, because you
hmm
walk around and you're enjoying things that you want to do. Maybe you're having an adult beverage, you're buying those lavender ears that you absolutely had to have, you're getting the snacks you want, but you're while for me anyways, like while I'm doing that, I'm really reflecting on like my day. I'm smiling at these little memories I made with my kid, but I'm also taking some time for me to really enjoy the details and the touches that make Disney so stinking magical. And the other thing take every picture, get the memory maker and go
Mhm.
to every photography place in Disney and get pictures with your family, because I love my husband, but sometimes I feel like they forget to take pictures of moms with their kids, and the moms are sitting there, oh, look at dad and daughter, and they're snapping those pictures. And I love the memory maker for that, because I can capture some of those moments with my family, and I'm not the one having to make sure they get taken. I'm just see a guy in a green shirt and I'm like, ooh, family picture, it's time.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's like one of our must-dos. Like right when we walk in the park, we like to just take it right when we walk in. That way we don't have to worry about it the rest of the day, and we can really just be present and enjoy, all the moments with our kids. And I really do think if you can, just as soon as you see someone in the green shirt, go for it, get that picture, and then you can just go about the rest of your day. That's so good. That's definitely one of my must-dos.
Yeah, everyone's normally still happy in the morning right when you get there, and
Yeah.
you still have, like the Florida heat hasn't gotten your hair yet. You still look put together in your outfit. It's not hot and tired and whatever. So like pictures, the beginning, always a
You get
great
that
idea.
castle shot right when you
Mhm.
walk in. It's perfect.
And then stop off and get your Starbucks, because that's one of my treat yourselves that I every day I'm at Disney. I'm getting it might not be Starbucks, but I'm getting a specialty coffee,
Oh yeah.
which is that's not a norm for me. I make my coffee at home most of the time. So when I'm at Disney, I am getting myself a little Starbies.
Trying to
Yes.
get things that you can't get at home
Mhm.
too. Like I love the confectionery on Main Street. I get the popcorn,
Mm.
the what is it? I don't even know the name of it.
Like you
It's like
create your
with all
own
the
little.
stuff
Create
in
your
it.
own,
Yes.
yeah, with all the fixings in it. I mean, yeah, I can make it at home, but they're making it all nice and layering it for me. Oh, it's fantastic.
Mhm.
I do
So
like that
good.
too. So I'm going to let you guys be a part of the magical mailbag. I don't know if you want to sing the theme song with me.
You
I
can
don't
do
know
the
what the
honors.
theme
You
song
just
I think
is.
I know
You
the
just say,
theme song.
it's
Oh.
time for magical mailbag. And then Ashlyn goes, magical mailbag. And then we scat and things like that. It's really fun. But this is our little segment we do at the end of every episode where we answer questions that were sent to us via Instagram. I had to pick this one. I was going to skip a magical mailbag this week because I was like, oh, well, we have guests on and we don't always do it. But I felt like I had to do this one. So this one comes from Rachel P. in Colorado. She asks, what is in your mom bag on every single trip? So I'm going to dub this the Mom Disney Survival Kit. So you get, we're going to limit this to 5 items. 5 items that are your Disney Survival Kit must have with you at the park, at the resort, at the restaurant, everywhere. This is in your survival bag. Haley, go.
I have to say all 5 things. Oh gosh.
You get up to 5.
Oh man. Okay. Well, definitely a fan. Is it just for me or for
For the family. It's the Mom
the
Survival
family?
Kit.
Oh God.
So we're getting a fan. You can have a fan for everybody. That can be one item.
Okay, fan for everybody.
Not 5 fans.
I'm gonna probably change mine after I hear what you say. Portable charger, for the lightning lanes and being able to navigate throughout the park. Your drains a lot of your battery, so mobile ordering and stuff too. So, Band-Aids. Oh my God. Oh, my kids need Band-Aids all the time. I'm hurting. And if they, freak out and I don't have a Band-Aid, it's going to ruin our whole day.
Mhm.
So, snacks. That should have been my number 1 thing in the bag.
No, the fan. That was appropriate.
I know. That's,
Mhm.
I can't think of a 4th thing.
Okay, you think. Stacey, what do you have in
Or
your
5th thing, I mean.
Sunscreen, which you forgot because
Oh.
Florida.
Well, I
sun
already
is
applied.
brutal.
I already applied that.
But you have to reapply it like multiple times there because it's crazy.
We're not there long enough. We're not. We
Sunscreen, the fan. I always bring like a ton of Dum-Dums because those are just like quick little suckers I can give the kids in line and whatever. So like I always have Dum-Dums or like a little sucker like on top of the snacks. Like I just put those in my little like belt bag. So I always have them. What'd you think of?
Gum, because Disney does not sell gum. Sorry.
Yes. What else? I don't do Band-Aid. My kids aren't Band-Aid kids. Like they refuse them. So I don't normally throw those in my bag because like they won't put them on anyway. Yeah, snacks. I normally have like a few of the liquid IV packets in my bag. But besides that, I mean, portable chargers, yes. That's a good
Portable
one.
charger, I feel like that's a must.
Mhm.
I personally have to have Dramamine and ibuprofen or Tylenol or something like that. That's not as much for my daughter as it is for my old butt that gets sick all the time. That's 3. Oh no, I'm already at 3. Snack. I like the Dum Dums. I'm going to start using that. That's brilliant. And they don't take up a ton of room. That's brilliant.
I don't do that in the parks. I do that on the airplane because I bring the big blow pops because obviously it helps with the ears, but it also they go crazy for it.
That buys you a lot of time just to get to a snack. And I always bring like stickers or a fidget or some like small little toys always in my bag for my daughter too, just to keep her entertained, which lately has been her little pin pouch has been like her fidget that I bring because she's obsessed with pin trading right now. So I always have like just something to keep her entertained if I need it. Like if we have to wait for 15 minutes or whatever, like that is a given. I'm bad though. I don't bring sunscreen like ever.
No, I put it in the bottom of my stroller though. Like is that your mom bag? Cause like
it's not even, I forget it. Like that's probably like my number one most forgotten item that I should have packed when I go to the parks. Like I've bought more sunscreen from a Disney kiosk than I care to admit because I just don't think about it. Yeah. And I live in Florida. So please tell me why I don't think about it.
Uh-huh. Oh, another one with like when they're really little, like our kids love pacifiers. So like one of the pacifier clips, so then they're not like throwing it off a ride or throwing it out of the stroller all the time. So that's one like when they're really little that I always have like a few pacifier clips on hand with the pacifiers.
So there you have it, Rachel P. in Colorado, the workings of a great Disney mom survival kit. Take from it what you will. We tried our best.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? I have another one.
Oh, okay. Wait. We have one more, Rachel.
Well, no, this isn't. I mean, it was kind of going off of yours when you said you bring like a fidget or stickers or something for your kids to play with, like while they're in line. This past trip, we decided to pixie dust random people and we made like little bracelet making kits. So it's just like it literally is what it sounds like. It's just beads and string, and you can create your own bracelet. So Ava, my daughter, actually utilized that when we were waiting in one of the lines, and she was like making her own bracelet. So it helped pass the time, keep her occupied. So it doesn't necessarily have to be that, but something along those lines that can keep them occupied.
That's a good idea.
A coloring book or something.
So now there you have it, Rachel P. in Colorado. You have the perfect makings of a Disney mom survival kit. That's all we had today for Magical Mailbags. So remember, if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in the show, DM them to us on Instagram for a chance to have them featured on a future episode. And I'm sad to say we are out of time. I had a marvelous time with you ladies today. Thank you for stepping in and helping me out while Ashlyn is living her best life in the mitten right now. Thank you again for taking time out of your day. I loved having you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us. This was fun. We miss you, Ashlyn.
We do. Be sure to follow and subscribe to Dreams and Destinations on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. Remember, new episodes drop every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so come back and see us next week for more. And if you don't already, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Dreams and Destinations Podcast. And don't forget to follow A Dream and a Wish Travel Co. plus these two lovely ladies on Instagram, Facebook, social media, wherever you find us. You can visit our agency website or any of our Instagrams to request a free vacation quote. The links will be in the show notes. Thank you again for tuning in and listening, and we will see you next week when we let the dads take over. Pray for us. Ooh. See you next week, everyone.
Bye.
Through airports, the journey goes on. Travel tips, whispers, secrets unfold every